Hello there guys, welcome back to Scottish Hill Talking. If you watched last week, I've just done DumGoyne Hill. I'm going to try and do Earl's Seat, and there's another hill over here in the same day, but I'm going to space these videos out over the next couple of weeks so I can bulk them up a wee bit. But that's the trig point from last week's video, and that is a steep decline. So I'm gonna find a way down here safely. I'm gonna have to put you in my bag at the moment, and then I will safely make my passage down there, and I will hopefully meet you at the bottom unharmed. Right? 5, 4, 3, 2. Right. So that was a bit treacherous, but down safely. So we're going to try and see if we can hit a couple more trig points, get some pictures with mini mic, and I hope everybody's been enjoying these sort of hill walking sort of videos I do. This is like how I started this channel, and I want to keep it going for as much as I can. I also still want to get back out and do the camping stuff and the adventures with Susie, and try and kind of broaden how much stuff that we can do. But I always think the hills are, there's nobody here, right? So big tick for me. But it's always a great place to kind of help clear your head. And like the likes of, like, these are just hills. These aren't even mountains. I managed to do that one last week that you would have seen in the video. Well, technically it was this week, but it was today. But that last video, I managed to do that hill in under 45 minutes. Just climbing it. That's not to say it would take you 45 minutes to up and down, unless you're super elite. But I'm taking my time, I'm videoing stuff, I'm enjoying myself. What's not to love? As I've said, I've had a bit of a week at work. No, not even at work. Well, work was kind of stressful, but that's just nursing for you. You know, usual problems. But before that, last week I'm not gonna lie, this isn't exaggeration, right? I am talking 100 miles an hour purely because I'm having a monster, because that was a bit nerve-wracking, right? I know all year last year I was trying to quit them, but they've brought out this new Viking flavour and I absolutely love it, and I'm going to try again, right? I'm going to wean myself back off them, but yeah, I need. That was a lot, sorry. Right, so yeah, my point was getting out of the hills and clearing your head, like I say at the end of all the videos, isn't just me saying go and find something, like go outside, go touch grass. What it's me saying is, this is what I use as one of my forms of therapy, right? Getting out here in the middle of freaking nowhere, and just no music, no headphones, just talking to a camera. Like, it really helps me kind of sort my head out, because you only see bits of this, right? Obviously you only see what I want to record. I'm out here for hours at a time. I've also got to do all the planning stuff, which sounds weird, but I enjoy. That's why I'm a scout leader, because I'm kind of acclimatised to it now. But yeah, like I enjoy going just a random wee trek somewhere, just finding somewhere on a map, going like that, right, what's there? Discovering a wee bit of my country, right? It's a good wee bit of, I don't know if there's any statistics on it, there probably is, but I know a lot of psychologists say getting out in nature is probably one of the best things for anybody's mental health, not just guys, right? So I point it out to everyone, right? Because I've had a crap start to the year. Susie's uncle passed away. Then I ended up sick for a while, which I think was COVID. Then because of that, I wasn't able to kind of hit all the marker points that I wanted to hit regarding the channel. And then there's stuff going on at home with where I live and stuff like that, so having to get the stress of that getting out of the way. So a wee break, just like everyone else, is kind of what I need. So, as I did last week, a wee rating for the hill, and so hill's view still the same, 5 out of 5. Love it. Love anything with a bit of scenery, bit of a Bob Ross painting at the top. If it was a clearer day with less clouds, that would look absolutely beautiful. Not that it doesn't today, right? It's a bit cloudy in places. Weather's quite good though for today, so we're lucky with that. For the path, so there is a lot of mud and whatnot. I think I would maybe, depending on which way you did the first part, if you were to come up the same way I did, like I did last week in last week's video, then I rated that score from the peak of DumGoyne about 2.5 because it was quite treacherous in places because there have been a couple of landslides and whatnot. So you have to kind of make sure you're fit and know what you're doing to kind of get past it. However, this, I believe there's a route that goes round the hill that I came up, so I might take that on the way back down. But currently the path I would probably rate a 3.5 out of 5. Just because it's a lot easier, it's not as steep an incline as the first part, so you can kind of get your breath and get a wee rhythm going. There's a few places that are quite easy, like level to go, but it just kind of depends on how you start this walk, because if you're going to hit the DumGoyne first, it's straight up and then it is literally vertical on the way back down, so you need to make sure you're very careful on the way back down. But as I say, I think there's a route that goes round that hill, so we'll maybe take that on the way back. So I've came up against the fence. That gate is fully locked. However, there is a path up here and it looks like there is a sort of gateway, I hope, for walkers. I don't really want to jump a fence if I don't have to. However, this sceptical fence, but low enough to get my foot over. There we go. Watch this, knowing me, I've walked into a minefield. I was getting a bit of the fear because I was looking at the maps earlier and I thought Elseat was all the way over there, but that's why I bring 2 maps. So I've got a paper map with me because I don't have a splash map for the area yet. Shout out to Splash Maps, by the way, because their gear is absolutely amazing. I've done a wee review of some of their stuff not long ago. I'm going to order some more when I've got a wee bit of money. But yeah, I'm enjoying this wee day out. Just me, the hills, a bit of wind, buzzing. I don't know what this is. It looks like an old sort of, it looks like a pile of rocks, I'll admit, but it also looks like it was something, like an old bothy or something maybe. It's quite cool. I think you could easily camp in that, still. maybe a future video maybe. Anyway, right, so Garloch Hill, straight ahead of us, up there, and then behind that is going to be Earl's Seat, where we are going to try and do. So, going by, I have got all trails, like the stereotypical hiker that I am. I followed a route that took me up to DumGoyne. Now I am just winging it. So, word of advice, don't be like me. Always plan your route ahead, right? I am lucky enough that I've got a map on me of the area and I can read it. And I've also got digital maps that still work at this point. But aye, just be safe when you're out here, right? So don't be following all my advice. Like, hopefully I can give people some hints and tips on things to do, but be very careful about the way you plan things, right? It's videos like this that always end up getting shown at awkward moments, I guess. This cuts to me getting saved by mountain rescue, I bet you. No, we're not going to be that treacherous, but we are getting quite high. I do like that. That's quite a nice rock face over there. I do need to get better at shooting this way for like my Instagram and my TikTok posts, because I've started doing shorts. I started off with doing a couple with the Big Al show, Big Les show, fucking Big Al, where's the gaff? Big Les show, and soundtrack stuff with like Sassy Sasquatch and stuff, and that one got a lot of views. But because I shot it like this, it comes out in the wee crappy format, so I need to learn to shoot like this, because that's the way the kids shoot nowadays. On YouTube, people are just going to be going like this. What the fuck is he doing? That's quite a nice shot. Let me try and remember to get a photo of that on the way back down. But I have been walking now since, so we left the road at 25 past 9. It's currently 10 to 11, so just shy of an hour and a half. Still feeling quite, I mean, I'm not knackered, I'm feeling a wee bit of a strain, but I'm nowhere near like quitting time or anything like that. But I'm, as you know, I'm a nurse, so I'm on my feet all day. I'm on my feet for 12-hour shifts. All I would recommend is thick pair of socks, good pair of boots. Don't be doing this in trainers, this one. It's marshy in a lot of places, and there's a lot of more rocky bits that you want to make sure you've got a good set of sturdy soles on for. Oof. Lovely view. I think that's actually, this would be a good place to bring the scouts, I think. I might say to Mark, if you're listening, start of the year next year, let's do this. Right? It'll be class. I think I might have a seat up here for a bit, get some pictures, and then figure out where's next on the list. Might find out what that hill's called. We'll have a look, see how far the distance is first, but when we get up here, this will be whatever number is posted here of my trig points of the year. So if you've been following this wee adventure, thank you. Please follow me on all my socials, Instagram, TikTok. Go watch my other videos if you haven't already. If you have and you've enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. I am really close to hitting the 1,000 mark. That is what my goal is for Christmas this year. If I can hit it early, even better. Because I want to start making some money off of this channel, right? Just want to say, I'm going to be open with you, I want to totally sell out. But do enjoy making these videos for you. I hope you guys are enjoying the ramblings of a 31, about to turn 32-year-old on Monday, who is on the verge of a nervous breakdown from time to time, but this is what rescues me from it. Oh, what a view. Hills, town, miles away. Love it. Oh. Hey, there we are. A wee picture of wee Mikey on the top. Right. Wind's picking up, so I hope you can still hear me. Let me bring this closer. Thank you for watching. Please comment, share, like, subscribe. And as always, get in the house, go clear your head, go discover a wee bit of Scotland, guys. And I will see you next week with another adventure. Thank you for watching. Peace out.